about the stock market.
It's okay. That's why we're here, right? We're learning.
Yes, but now I try to understand and I try to learn about it because before there are many video on YouTube. They
Hmm.
teach about the stock market in Cambodia, and they teach us how to trade, how to play with it.
Yeah. Are the videos in your language in Khmer?
Yes,
Uh,
in my language because in Cambodia they have a company like GFGI, the
yeah.
company that they teach or they train people to trade or to use that way to earn money.
Yeah. Okay. So that's like your stock market, I guess. Is that like your version of the stock market?
What did you?
Is that your version of the market? Is that what the market's called there? TFTI or whatever?
GFGI just like a company.
Oh, okay.
Mm, yes, a company.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's go over homework real quick, okay? And then we're gonna play a game during the next lesson. So,
Yes.
yeah, it'll be fun. Okay. So, V, you want to read yours?
Yes. I'd like to talk about one of the well-known stocks in Cambodia. ABC is a stock name of Aklada Bank. Aklada Bank PLC is a leading commercial bank in Cambodia. It has more than 260 branches domestically and expands itself to Laos and Myanmar. It, oh, sorry, I can't see it. Okay, perfect. It was the first commercial bank to be listed in the Cambodia Securities Exchange, CSX. Both individual and institutional investors are accepted to visit to invest in ABC. Additionally, the initial public offering IPO of Aklada Bank has attracted many investors, and it will continue to support the improvement of the Cambodia capital market. For further information, you can click on the link below to see how the stock's graphic looks like.
Wow, that's perfect. Perfect. Great job. Great job. Perfect. Now, wait, is this your bank, or is this
It's
is
it's Cambodian bank.
yeah. This is
It's
in your
very
you go to HSBC, right?
no, another one called ABA.
Oh, ABA.
Not this one.
Sorry, I get
Yeah, ABA.
all letters
I think
confused.
ABA is from Canada, not
Okay,
Cambodia. Yeah.
cool. I
Mhm.
think when we were, I think this is what I was. I think this is the site that I went over in class, right? I'm not positive.
Yes.
Uh, last week you checked for retirement account at ABA
Yes,
Bank.
yes, IRA. Yes, IRA. Yeah, very important. IRA is very important. Awesome. So it establishes wealth. So in the future, you can save money and retire early. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's good. All right.
Yes,
Cool.
hello and hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about the Grand Twin International Cambodia PLC. GTI is the stock name of Grand Twin International. It was established in 1990 with more than 4,000 workers. 40,000 workers. GTI found $4,000 million per year for Cambodia. Grand Twin are a subconstructor and manufacturers of apparel for export. Today, its products include world-renowned sport apparel brand name including Adidas, Reebok, Tyler, Matt, Salmon, New Balance, NB, Coil, Nautica, North Face, Roselle Athletic, and etc. Grand Twins export destinations, including countries in Europe, 38% of revenue in 2019, the United States 19% of revenue in 2019. Asia and other country, 43% of revenue in 2019.
Nice.
Yes.
Very good. So this is the company that, so in Cambodia, this is the company that actually manufactures like shirts or shoes.
Yes, of course, teacher. And like the most we call shareholder is from Taiwan.
Okay.
Taiwan is like 43%.
Nice. Yeah, whenever you look at clothes here in America, it either says made in Cambodia, Vietnam, China. Yeah. So that's cool. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's see. I'll have to check that one out. All right. Khmer's, he's just showing up. And then brother Ter is he'll be here a little late because he's protecting Cambodia at ASEAN summit right now. So he's gonna be a couple minutes late. Let me see. Chimera do his? No. Chimera.
Yeah, sorry, I'm late, and
It's okay. I got your
also
message.
I forgot this assignment. Very
It's
sorry.
all right. What you have to do now is read Ter's assignment to make it
Okay.
up. Okay.
Hello, class. I got one of the famous stock markets in Cambodia to tell you in AMAC, which is stock name of OMA Cambodia PLC. OMA entered the market in 1992 as a provider of dedicated system solution for commercial and non-commercial enterprise in the sectors of automotive, warehouse equipment, heavy equipment, agricultural and industrial equipment, financial service, car rental, and food franchise management. More than this, OMA is present throughout the country with branches in Phnom Penh, Siem Reap, Siem Reap, Battambang, Tapau, and Kampong Thom.
Very good. Yeah. So RMA looks good. Non-commercial enterprises, automotive warehouse equipment. So it's like it looks like they may supply like industrial stuff, like trucks and like construction equipment and things like that, probably. So maybe they help build casinos right there. Who knows? Who knows? Very good. Awesome. Very, very good. All right.
Just want to know.
What's up?
Just want to know what did sister and
Oh,
Singer write about?
their stocks? Here, let me-
Silica and
Grant
Grant
in,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can
Are you?
yes,
Oh, sorry. Go.
Yeah. You can search stock market in Cambodia and you will see the list, maybe like around 7 or 8, including Grand Twin, Akleda Bank, and Sinukwear, Auto most, yes, but it's not much, a little bit, maybe 7 or 5 or 6.
Very good. Yeah. Are you jumping in the market? Is that what you're saying, Kamara?
Sorry.
Are you going to start trading?
Sorry.
Are you going to start trading stocks?
No.
All right. So and again, if you want to like read all this, you can
Yeah.
read it. You can read it.
Actually, it's not popular in our country yet. It's very difficult.
It will be. It will be. I
Yeah,
think. I think
yeah.
that. I think that your country is growing so fast, and there's so much money being put into Cambodia right now. It's
Mm.
quite amazing to see. Like cities just rise up before my eyes. Like I feel like you know what, Da Nang in Vietnam is like that. When I went to Da Nang a couple years ago, it's all under construction with hotels and casino. Maybe not casino. Was there casinos? No, I don't think casinos, but like hotels, high rises. It's turning into a beach town. But yeah, I see like Phnom Penh, especially with all the construction going on and all the apartments. You know, all they need is
Mm.
all they need is a train. Just get the train going, so there's no more traffic. You know. Oh wow, and that brings
We are
us.
stuck every day.
Yeah, yeah. The funny thing is I remember I landed in Phnom Penh and it was rush hour from the airport to where I was staying near Royal Palace, and we were at a stop for a very long time. We didn't move for a very long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that actually takes us to our next topic. So you wanna V, you wanna say what it is?
Infrastructure.
Yeah, yeah.
I think infrastructure. What do you mean? You want me to say the definition?
If you want to, let's hear it.
For me, I think infrastructure is the main the bone to support a country. You know,
Mm,
like the road, hospital, yeah,
yeah.
everything. You know, like is the main point of a country.
Well, maybe I should not be teaching this and I should let you teach it because you obviously already know what everything I'm about to say right now.
So I read you right.
Yeah. Um,
Silent.
this is a this is a big issue in America right now. And without getting too deep into politically why it's a big issue, basically, well, let's go to the next slide, and then we can talk about it. So, Kun and Kamara, do you know what infrastructure is? Do you have any idea?
Yeah.
The building is also the infrastructure.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get into it. So these are, whoops, these are some. Um, there we go. Huh. I wonder why. Oh, that's why. Okay, cool. These are some of the um, literally some of the recent news articles that have been coming out about infrastructure. And, if you look at the dates, they're relatively recent in America. This one's June 5th. Figuring out the meaning of infrastructure. So you see this word infrastructure, infrastructure, infrastructure all over the place. And it's just like, what is it? And basically, in America right now, to get the economy going, they're trying to pass a bill, $1.7 trillion bill to fix America's infrastructure. But like, what is infrastructure is the main question. So what I did is I looked up a definition, and who would like to read this definition?
Me?
I will.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Infrastructure is the basic physical and organizational structures and facilities, including buildings, roads, power supply needed for operation of the society.
Yeah, yeah. So it's what you need to operate a society. And you know, even in my town, it's kind of crazy. Um, but before we get into that,
Beautiful.
why 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 do you think? Oh, here he is. So, Tyr,
Yes.
do you know anything about infrastructure?
Yes. Infrastructure. I knew
Yeah,
that vocabulary. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Kamara just read that it's the basic physical and organizational structure and facilities. So it's buildings, roads, power supply, and the need for basically it's needed to operate a society. So can anybody ask me why or tell me why it's an important issue in America right now, besides restarting the economy? No,
I
nobody knows.
think because the America is a massive country, so they need the like the nice road to connect people from one place to another.
Yeah, like I live in a town that's a fairly nice town. It's a really nice town, and the roads are horrible here. The roads are like really, really bad. Um,
Really?
yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'll actually, you know what I'll do? When I'm out today, I'll take a picture of some of the roads, or I'll take a little video and I'll send it to you overnight. Yeah, the roads are like really bad. I mean, they're not like dirt roads, but because of our weather, you know, it snows
Mm-hmm.
and it gets very cold
Yeah.
during the winter, and much of America very cold during the winter, and then it gets very hot during the summer. So what happens is the pavement, you know, what happens when things get hot? Um,
It
they
expand.
they expand. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when they get cold, they contract. So
Yes.
there are all these we call them potholes in America. So what are potholes? These are potholes right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see like many of these, but the road will actually be paved. It won't be a dirt road. You see like holes like this. So you'll be driving around and all of a sudden you go boom and like hit your head on the ceiling of the car. Another thing is pipes right here. Because our country was, I mean, does anybody know how long ago America was created?
More than 200 years ago.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, so do you know that some of these pipes that we have in our infrastructure are close to like 100 years old
Mhm.
and they haven't been changed? And there is our sewage system in especially in New England where up by Boston area, um, they are the sewage system still has like wood from like 100 years ago supporting structures. So it's like the wood is all rotted out. Like and then you have bridges like this that are just falling apart. Bridges like this who like I don't know where this is, but you know you have like accidents like this where things are just falling, and not to mention out in California where they have earthquakes. You know, the earthquakes make the ground shake, and the ground shakes, and then bridges start getting dangerous, and the roads start like breaking apart. So yeah, so that's why we that's why infrastructure is important. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the infrastructure game. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you a question, and I'm gonna ask you if something is infrastructure or not. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna give me the answer, and maybe we might debate about it. Maybe we might not. Some things are going to be easier than others, but yeah, you're gonna tell me why you consider it infrastructure. It's gonna start off easy, okay, but it's gonna get hard, okay.
Okay, got
All
it.
right, cool. So first one,
Absolutely yes.
yeah. Why is it considered infrastructure?
Yeah, because it
Yes.
connects people from one place to another.
Yeah, it's the basic.
Oh,
It's used. These highways are used so society can function, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Awesome. Like I said, starting off easy. So this is infrastructure. Highways are infrastructure. Awesome. All right, cool. Next.
Hmm.
Sister, your turn.
Nope.
No.
Nope. I don't think so. Yeah.
How about the brothers that come in late? Who wants to? Is water
I'll clarify to all of my friends first.
is water considered infrastructure? Ready?
I don't,
Yes.
So
I
go back.
I
I
don't
I,
think
I
water
think
is the
water
infrastructure.
Hold on, one at a time. What did you say?
I don't think water is the infrastructure.
Good job. And why is that?
It is difficult to explain, but it is something that is like liquid and for serving our life, but it does not things that serve much more the country purpose, like connecting the business, daily life.
Yeah.
It's difficult to explain actually.
No, I think you're right. So water is not considered
but I
infrastructure. What
but I but I think it is considered to be infrastructure.
you do? Why is that?
Yes, I think because you can see like infrastructure is it mean that to make economic grow. Like road, they connect from one place to one place, or we can say like connect from USA to other country to like transport uh, good goods or product, or like transport for people for traveling. I give you an example. If uh, two places in a country and they don't have like water system,
Mm-hmm.
you
So
can see what happen.
I understand what you're saying.
It, it will affect economic.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm not asking about so
Roadmap.
so wait, so you're saying like things like canals, like a canal or like
Oh
water treatment facility?
no, teacher. So do you know what is the function of water?
The function of water is to grow crops,
Yes.
support human life, right?
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Yes. Okay, teacher. We can go.
But you can travel on
What?
water, is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
I think maybe each issue they want to focus about the logistic or roadmap of water.
Yeah. So if I said like a bridge that crosses over water, or if I
Yeah.
said pipes that carry water,
Mm-hmm.
right? That would be considered
Yeah.
Yes.
infrastructure, right?
yeah,
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Water by itself is not considered infrastructure, you know? Because
Quite
Yes.
challenging.
yeah, you can't like you can't there's no improvement made by
Of
water.
water.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no.
No.
So like it doesn't facilitate anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Basic.
Sure.
But they can like create power from water.
You can create power from water. Absolutely. Yeah. But I didn't
Yes.
say a hydroelectric dam or anything like that. I just said
Mhm.
water by itself. Water by itself. I know where you're going, but yeah. So no, water is not
It's
considered
tricky.
infrastructure. But you can see like this is a complicated kind of thing here. So, yeah. All right, next. Ready? Here we go.
Yes.
Are telephone poles considered infrastructure?
Yes.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
Absolutely, yes.
All right. So, Tier, why are they
Yes.
considered infrastructure?
Because roads are play the most significant role for connecting to another side for the people.
The telephone poles?
Yes, because it is such as spread the network and give it much communicate to another people much
Mhm.
more easy, like a roadmap.
Yeah. You know what I should have put? I should have put electricity poles cuz I don't think seriously, I think in like 20 years, I don't think we're going to have telephone poles anymore. We're just going to have those wireless networks, you know?
Là microwave gì?
Yeah, so yeah. I'm thinking like an old man. So
Let's 70s.
yeah, like a 70, yeah, like a baby boomer. Yeah, so yeah, telephone poles are considered infrastructure because they facilitate a base of the human need uh, for survival. Yeah, for communication. So yeah, this is considered infrastructure. So yeah, that's an easy one. Next, is the internet
No,
considered
No.
infrastructure?
No.
absolutely no.
Interesting. Why is
No.
that?
However,
Because
the
it,
society needed.
Because
I
why?
don't think, huh?
Hold on, one at a time. Kun, you go first, okay? And
Yes.
then yeah.
However, we need internet, but it means that infrastructure is the something that society needed to operation.
Interesting.
But
And
internet, however, the society needed, but it is not infrastructure because it is not like physical or organization. Yeah.
V
Yeah.
and yeah, what were you gonna say?
I don't think it a kind of infrastructure because it is not a physical operation. Maybe it is provide everything people need, but it's not in physically.
Does anybody disagree?
I agree with sister. Just want to add that internet is a kind of invisibility that we cannot see. So yeah, so we just use it, but we cannot see it. So it's not a physical facility. It's just
Yeah.
service. Yeah.
Tara,
Yeah,
what do you think?
I do support three of them
Really?
because because the internet is just a name that we set for the technologies
Yeah.
for recognize how the network are working.
Interesting. What are we doing right now?
So
What are we doing? Like where are we?
yes, teacher. So
We are using internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
What
learning.
guys, what happened this year? What happened in the past 18 months? What happened last year?
We have
COVID.
to go to the school.
Yeah, pandemic, right?
Yeah.
COVID. So what
COVID-19.
yeah, so what were students doing?
We have to go to school.
Physical attending the
Learning
class.
from home.
Were they using Zoom?
No.
Oh,
I actually in America, we stopped going to school in March of 2020. So students weren't allowed in school, and students haven't really been in class until and won't fully go to class until September. So they're using internet right now. They're using the internet to learn. So basically, what is going on in America right now, or there are parts of America that don't have internet access, and there are students. They're calling them the ones that are left behind. So there are students that are being left behind because they can't access school right now through the internet. So it's debatable. This is one of those things. I'm not saying you're wrong, but
But
yeah.
I think the internet is not considered to be infrastructure, but computer.
So
Is maybe
if I said computer, what if I said wireless router?
Yeah, absolutely. It is a
Then
kind of network
that would be okay.
infrastructure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I think
live water.
Do you know that a lot of internet is down today?
Down.
There's something happened. I woke up and I was reading the news, and um, internet.
Yeah.
There's a major internet issue.
Yeah.
What about okay? So, Tier,
Yes.
again, we'll talk about internet. What does and you're in defense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where are most wars going to be fought in the future?
5G technology.
Yeah, but they're going to be fought by on the internet, right? They're going to
Yeah.
be fought
Yes.
by hackers.
Yes.
Yeah, like America, we have been hacked by what is called ransomware, where they install a program into our old security system, very old security system, and it locks the people out of the computer, and you have to pay money to open up, like millions and millions and millions of dollars. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of like either or here. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm this is one of those things that is it's being debated in America right now, whether internet is considered infrastructure. So yeah.
Because we got caught by cybersecurity.
Yeah, cybersecurity is big, and also making sure when the next pandemic arrives, which it will arrive, um, making sure that we have the proper internet access, so people won't be left behind. You know,
Yeah.
so it's almost saying the internet is like a basic human right at this point, because you're gonna need it to survive later on. I don't know.
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna stop class and then come right back. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Probably get me in trouble later, but who cares? So in America, so the question was about Russia and about cybersecurity, and yeah, I do think that we have a massive issue with cybersecurity in Russia, and I do think that the Russian government does know about security issues, and they condone the cyber attacks. But like when people look at Russia and people look at China, they think that China and Russia are the same. There's one big glaring difference between China and Russia. the glaring difference is that Russia, the Russian government will steal your money, whereas China, they kind of reinvest it, and they reinvest the money and make the life better. China has an amazing infrastructure. You go to Russia, you go outside of like St. Petersburg or Moscow, and it's bad. People are living in really bad conditions. So yeah, and I think you find that in a lot of these former Soviet Union countries as well, like the stands, any of the, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, even Ukraine, like a lot of these guys, like they just steal money. Belarus, obviously. So yeah, yeah. So anyway, sorry, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but not that China's a saint either. I'm just saying. Yeah. So cybersecurity is a major issue. Anyway, okay. Next.
No.
You say no. Why is that?
It's the food.
Yeah. Come on. You got to explain it.
Oh my God, I'm going to be full.
I'm hungry.
I don't think it's infrastructure, it's just food. It serves our life actually, but it does not serve like transport,
But
any facility. It's not the facility.
But don't we need it to don't we need food to operate the society?
No.
No?
Yes, Jim.
Yeah?
Yes, I agree with Brother Camera. Food
Okay.
is not infrastructure.
Okay. Okay. V?
It's absolutely not an infrastructure.
Absolutely not. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely not to me.
Okay.
For me, I will be veto for this contract.
Oh, you had to say yes or no, not
Yeah, you
veto
gotta
or
say
anything,
yes.
okay? Yeah, you had to choose sides.
Yeah, you gotta choose a side.
Don't we try to be a neutral man?
Yeah. You won't be
You can
punished.
see, this is the
So yeah, I agree. Ter, yes or no?
Yeah.
Is food considered infrastructure?
I think maybe no,
Yeah.
because it is just a name. It is just a name that are not focused on like a tree or a network of tree or a group, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I think that you all are right on this one. I agree with you. And I do not think food is part of infrastructure. Now, if I said something like farms or, let me see. How about this? What things are considered infrastructure that might produce food?
Agriculture.
Yeah, like what kind of agriculture? Like what things? Oh, whoops. Sorry. What things in agriculture?
Rice fields.
Rice fields, maybe. Yeah. How about canals?
Food tree.
How about canals? Like what Kun was saying before. Maybe canal or irrigation systems or pipes.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
that could be used. Or you can even say roads, because how do you transport the food? You know? Yeah. So, okay. Next. Good job, guys. Are cats
Oh my
considered infrastructure?
Who say yes? Raise your hand.
Yeah. Are we all saying no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
What if I-
this one.
Yeah, I know. Grumpy cat. So what if I said are Let me see here. Are cows considered infrastructure? Or how about this? Are horses considered infrastructure?
Maybe.
No,
Maybe and no.
no, absolutely no.
Okay, why me? Okay, wait a second. So V, why maybe?
Because I think horse have people to carry, like have to have people to travel.
Yeah, maybe, maybe. And Kun, why'd you say no?
Yes, because I think like horse or cat, cow is an animal. It's not a physical or like example of building. No,
Uh
house is an animal, and an animal is not infrastructure.
yeah.
However, people can use it for transport, but
Yeah.
it has to be an infrastructure.
Horse is a tough one, and I'm gonna say in America probably not, but maybe like
Only
maybe,
Texas.
yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. Wow, I didn't think about that. Yeah, good job. But maybe Mongolia. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
maybe
because
Mongolia would be.
the special force of the cavalry.
Mm-hmm. They ride on horses.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
guerrilla.
it's tricky. It's tricky. So in Cambodia, probably not, right? Horses are not.
Yeah, no, maybe not. They
Yeah.
suppose it's like a furry for taking a
Yeah.
photo.
And cats are definitely not. What about this cat is definitely not, right?
Yeah.
No. All right. Cool. Here we go.
No.
Mom, what do you think? Mama V.
I think I can consider it because like without childcare, maybe parents find it very hard to go to work, to generate the money, to build the economy, because no one gonna look after the kid, so I need childcare.
Interesting. That's an interesting point. And Kun, you said no right away.
Yes, teacher. I think if the child care organization or child care center is infrastructure, but child care is not infrastructure.
But doesn't childcare involve the those places?
Child care is involves the service.
Mm-hmm.
Service.
So that's a service. Okay. So
Yes,
okay.
yes.
So Kamara, what do you think?
I don't think childcare is infrastructure, but as long as we elaborate more about it, I think we can still link it to many things to infrastructure. So for me, it's like the water.
Yeah.
If we talk about childcare itself, I don't think it's infrastructure, but if we elaborate it and try to link it to others like mothers, take carers, buildings, I think, yeah. But
How about Tier?
I think maybe no, because childcare in this contact, we don't know about the real purpose that the authorized want to focus about. If they are focused on the service, it's maybe like infrastructure, but we don't know about the exactly purpose
I'm
about the
talking about
authorized.
service. I'm talking about the actual childcare service, like babysitting or what is it? Maybe like pre-K or pre-primary school for you guys, maybe. Like
Yeah,
that.
if
That's what I'm
yeah,
talking.
if you are talking about service, I'm support with the idea of Miss Don't Play, because this is like
Miss Don't Play.
Who's Miss?
no,
Anyone name
because
is Don't Play.
because the moms apparently need to play the most certificate for generate the money for feeding their children.
Yeah, I'm gonna say childcare is considered infrastructure, and this is a tricky one.
Yeah.
But so I don't know what it's like in Cambodia, but when you and obviously and you know what I find very interesting in this group with all of you particularly is that V says yes.
Mhm.
And as a woman that has a child and has to take care of that child, there's a lot of responsibility involved. You know, you just can't leave a child home alone and go to
No.
work, you know? So, and I do find it interesting that the men in the group mostly say no because I think they don't have to worry about that. And then it's some, and I'm not saying that you guys don't worry about that, and I'm not saying that you guys, you know, I think you all are all caring human beings, but I just think it's something as a man speaking right now. I think it's something that we as males take for granted and don't think about. So I do think childcare is considered infrastructure. I think in America we have a lot of single mothers that don't have a father. So, you know, I think you have to take that in account as well. So
Yeah.
I think that absolutely it's infrastructure, and I think yeah, I think it is. It is, you know? So very interesting as I hear a kid in the background. I think I just heard a baby. I don't know. Okay. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are hospitals considered infrastructure?
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It must.
So, why is that? Kun, doctor.
Yes, yes, because a hospital is important for human being,
Mm-hmm.
human life.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like we can see it is a type of building, and it play important role in like a country situation or a country economic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
build infrastructure.
Yes. Anybody disagree? No?
Absolutely agree with
Absolutely agree. Yeah, I agree too. I think hospitals are considered infrastructure. Absolutely. I think I said in the last lesson that we have Army veteran hospitals that are like 60 years old. And that's one of the things that the president is trying to do is create new facilities for our Army veterans so they can be better taken care of. I think that's important. So yeah, good job, guys. All right. Ooh,
that. Oof.
Wow,
this is the
really
toughest
good
one.
jobs.
All right. Who says no?
Me,
You? Okay. And who
yes,
says yes? Everybody
No,
else?
I say no.
You say no? Okay.
Yeah.
I think, as I mentioned earlier, if we try to elaborate and link these people as a group, a member of society, they have different occupation,
Yeah.
so they are the foundation of the society. So they are considered as infrastructure. But if talk about people themselves, I think it's not. So it depends on our translation.
Yeah. And Tyr looks like he's falling asleep there.
Oh,
What do you
always
think?
I support with your idea, teacher.
What's my idea? You're sleeping?
No, because your idea is gonna be true.
I'm just asking. I don't have an idea. I'm just asking you guys. I'm a big dummy.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think maybe not, because we are not drawing the roadmap to the people. This is just the name that we are recognized to, that this is we call the people. It's not talking about any map for working.
So pretty much everyone says no.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
What
Yes.
does everyone do? What does everyone look like they do here?
Like
Different job.
they pose to
They're posing?
yeah.
I mean, besides posing, what are they doing? What is everybody doing? It looks like
Different,
it
different.
looks like they're about to go to work or something, right?
Yes.
There's Kun right here.
Hmm.
Yeah. So if you go back, the basic physical and organizational structures and facilities, which could be buildings, power, road, needed for the operation of society. Now, don't we need a workforce for the operation of society? Don't we need people to build these roads? Don't we need I'm just asking a question, by the way. Do we need people to build the roads?
I think we need the people is not infrastructure. The road is infrastructure.
Okay. So what if I said this? Ready?
Teacher, what
How
about
about this?
human resource?
How about that? Are working people considered infrastructure?
I think infrastructure.
It's a complicated answer, right? This is very complicated. On one hand, no, they're not. We don't. People don't. They're not roads. They're not canals. They're not pipes, right?
Mhm.
But they make the roads. They pave the roads. They make the pipes. They dig the ditch for the canals. So, right?
But people, they don't need to be maintained.
Yeah, you're right. Well, what are you doing right now? Again, what are you doing?
We're studying
You're studying. And what is studying?
to improve ourselves.
Yeah, to improve yourselves. And what is improving something? Maintenance.
To get better.
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
To know what's wrong and right.
Right? Wrong? What do you think? I mean, you can make an argument for either side on this, and that's why I think talking about infrastructure and having a conversation about it is fascinating and interesting, and I really appreciate your viewpoints on everything,
Yes. But I still think that working people is not considered to be infrastructure.
Interesting.
But working people they build infrastructure.
The only one I'm absolutely 100% saying, the one that we were kind of iffy about, that I think that guys especially, that childcare is infrastructure, gentlemen, and unless you guys want to babysit and have kids, bring your kids to work, I think you need to take a deep look at this and know that childcare is infrastructure. Okay, and support our women. Okay. So guys, so I have a short video, and by the way, this is a really cool video. So it's from Vice News, and it's about infrastructure. So the cool thing about this video is that the guy is very nerdy, but he's interesting, and he talks about infrastructure, and he basically talks about why the infrastructure is crumbling, and things like that. But he's on the train that I take once a week to go to New York, and he talks about how bad it is. So, and maybe that's one of the reasons why I didn't go to New York this weekend. By the way, that same train, the last time I went to New York, somebody, the security fence, the fencing on the security was not good. And somebody wandered onto this to the train tracks and was hit by the train.
What?
On my train. Yeah.
How?
They were drunk.
Oh my God.
And and yeah, they died. And yeah, so I think having a secure train transit system is part of infrastructure. So yeah, so basically, let me exit out of here. So I put the link is right here. So all you have to do is hit it. It's like a 13-minute video. I think it's pretty cool. And then what I want you to do is just tell me what you think about the video and what we need to do to address infrastructure. Pretty easy. If you don't know what to do, that's fine. You can say you don't know what to do. But just main thing is I want you to let me know what you think about the video. If you like it, dislike it, whatever. Okay?
Yes.
All right. That's all. Easy peasy. All right, guys?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Really appreciate everything. And I think your views are pretty awesome. And I like that we have all these varying views in class about everything. So, all right. I'll let you go to sleep. All right.
Yeah.
Tears about to just sleep in a chair. It looks like. So
No, my big problem. I need to clean all of my flat. That and then clean and then cooking all of my dinner outside.
How are you gonna clean it in the dark?
I will.
Let's turn on the light.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you later.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye bye.
Bye.